Okay, good morning, how are you, So, excuse that false start there, something went a little bit weird. How are you today? Hope everybody has had a good weekend. Hope you have all had some time to practice a little bit of your pronunciation, because remember, if we're going to improve pronunciation, we have to practice it. We have to work those muscles. We have to use it. So what we are going to look at today is something called the palm/bath vowel. It's got two names, and I'm going to explain to you why it has got two names. It has got two names because it has got two major pronunciations. So let me show you. I'm going to show you, whoops, daisies. I don't want to be on here quite yet. I do want to be on there soon, but I don't want to be quite there yet. Alrighty, so we're going to start here. This is your free guide to the 44 sounds of British English. It is in the description below. It's in the comments below. You are welcome to download that. That's my gift. So this vowel then that we're looking at today, this is palm/bath, as I have said. So this vowel is a monophthong, which means it is a single flat sound. Okay, so there's no movement in this vowel. It's not like A or O or I. Okay, it's R, R, R. It's a back vowel and it's long. R, R. And it's unrounded. Okay, so my lips are not R, it's R, R. When you have these back vowels, it can be very difficult to really fully round or unround the lips because the mouth is already quite open, but it is unrounded. So let's go through the vowel again. Let's have a look. I'm nervous this morning. Why am I nervous this morning? I feel a bit flustered today, I think. Yes, I think I feel a bit flustered. Right, anyway, okay, so to make this vowel then, as I said, it's back, it's long. R, R, R. What I often hear, two things I often hear from students. First of all, it isn't long enough. Second of all, it isn't back enough. So if we think about the front sound here, the ah, like apple or had or happy, ah, this is at the back. Ah, you see, can't you, a really different shape in the mouth, and you might be able to see my tongue moving a little bit as well. So for this vowel here, palm, the tongue is just a little bit further back. Ah. It might be for some of you the noise that you make if you're at the dentist or something and the dentist says open wide and say ah. It's that sound there. We want to make sure it's long enough. In British English, this vowel is longer than in American English. In American English, the front vowel, the ah, and this r are just about the same length. In British English, they're quite different. Ah, r, r. Now, this first group of words that I'm going to read out for you have this vowel in most British English accents. Car, father, hard, heart, start, park. And you can see in the spelling, can't you, most of them, well, they've all got an R afterwards as well. So all of these vowels are with this long R sound. R, car, father, hard, heart, start, park, R. This second group is where this vowel sound gets a little bit more interesting, if you like. So in southeastern British English, so the accent around London, and also in the upper classes, this is pronounced also with this vowel, R. So bath. In Northern England, it would be bath. In parts of Scotland, Ireland, Wales, the West Country, it's not going to be that long. R. It's going to be something shorter. Something more at the front. But this R sound, is kind of quite a strong quite a strong sound of British English, I guess, which is a slightly odd way to describe it maybe. Sorry, I've completely lost my train of thought because a student has just messaged me. Sorry. If it's very, very important to you that you want to have a British English accent rather than just having kind of clearer English in general, then you are going to need to learn to pronounce this second group of words with the same vowel, this R. If your goal is just to sound sort of clearer, then you can probably keep these with the same as apple or bath or laughter. Okay, We're going to go through them with this back sound, and then we're going to have a look at some sentences that you can practice as well. I hope at home you are practicing these with me rather than just watching me like I'm, on the TV. You're here to practice. So this second group then, we have got bath, example, aunt, dance, laughter, fasten your seatbelt please. Okay, so you hear that long vowel there. If you would rather pronounce these with a short sound, bath, example, aunt, dance, laughter, fasten, go ahead. But be aware that this variant with the long sound, the R, is considered to be the prestigious way of pronouncing these words. I don't pronounce them this way in my accent because I'm from the north of England, so I would say bath rather than bath. But both are valid. Right, let's move on. So have a little look at some sentences. Just going to see if there's anybody joining me today. I suspect there isn't going to be because I haven't actually told anybody that I'm going to be live. And in fact, I can't see that I am live. Oh, I am. Okay, here we go. There's 2 people watching them. One of them is going to be me. Okay, right, let's have a look at some example sentences then. Number 1, Dad worked hard on his car. Dad worked hard on his car. So this sentence, these words here, hard, car, you're going to pronounce these with a long vowel regardless of your pronunciation, okay? Regardless if you have a southern accent or a northern accent, it's going to be long regardless. Dad worked hard on his car. Number 2, where have we got the vowel here? We've got bath, heart. A bath eased my broken heart. A bath eased my broken heart. Oh dear. Alrighty, number 3. Where have we got the long vowel here? We have got aunt, dance, laughter, disastrous. My aunt's dance brought laughter after the disastrous meeting. And up in the north, in the US accent, we would have short sounds here. My aunt's dance brought laughter after the disastrous meeting. Okay, but we're going to look at the long vowels here. My aunt's dance brought laughter after the disastrous meeting. If you have any questions about any of these, do let me know in the comments. I'm very happy to answer. Number 4. Where have we got this long vowel here then? We have got fasten, fast. Just the 2. Fasten your seatbelt, please. We're about to go fast. Fasten your seatbelt, please. We're about to go fast. And the final example then, number 5. We have got grasp, example, asked, master, advanced. And this word here, grasp, means to grab hold of something. If you grasp something, or grasp something, it means that you can kind of easily understand it. Okay, you can easily hold it. It's not difficult for you. So if you grasp the example easily, it just means it's simple for you. Okay, so hopefully you have grasped this vowel sound easily and it's easy for you. Right, look at this full sentence. The student could easily grasp the example, so ask the master for more advanced work. The student could easily grasp the example, so ask the master for more advanced work. Okay, if you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments. I will be monitoring my comments. I answer all the comments that I get. If this has been helpful, do let me know. If there are other topics that you would like to see in these live lessons, do let me know. Make sure as well that you have downloaded your free guide to the 44 Sounds of English, and there is a video that accompanies this as well, which is a quick whistle-stop tour through all the sounds of British English. So that's available for you on YouTube as well. Thank you for being here. There are now 3 of us here. I'm one of them and there's 2 people watching. It's very interesting because on Instagram, I have got around about 100,000 followers on Instagram, and here I've got 1,800, and it's a very different world. It reminds me of when I was first starting out building my Instagram channel, and you put all of this work into stuff and then nobody sees it, or hardly anybody sees it, and you're like, oh. So it's quite an interesting experience. But if you are here, if you are watching, thank you so much for being here, and have a lovely day, and I will see you very, very soon.